Someone is seen flying and talking to someone on the other side of a transponder snail. The person on the other end says, "I asked you where you are right now?" The flying person replies, "I already told you, Sakazuki, I am in the air." Sakazuki says, "In the air where?" The person replies, "Oh, I can see Wano up ahead." Sakazuki says, "Don't you dare make things any worse. Got that, Ryokugyu?" The person replies, I know. The scene shifts to the former excavation camp where someone was causing havoc, picking up dead and defeated bodies with plants. King was captured, and Queen was tied. A Navy person says, "I warned you not to test me, didn't I? A guy in my position can't go around getting beaten by pirate subordinates. The Navy doesn't have any spare manpower to send around performing cleanup. And you are just who I thought you were. That booze tastes like crap. It needs more time to age." Then he says on transponder snails, "Yeah, it's me. I am in Wano." And then it is revealed that he is Navy Admiral Ryokugyu Aramaki, also known as Green Bull. The scene shifts, and the Admiral says, "Sounds like they are having a grand old time up there. Well, the Navy ain't in any mood to celebrate, you brats. The world outside is one unholy mess right now." A samurai stands in front of the Admiral who warns, "Hey, samurai, you better not try to stop me." Raizo interjects, "He is from the Navy. They are Sir Luffy's enemies abroad." The Admiral retorts, "So you know how things work outside of here? The celestial dragons are considered the gods of the world. And in this country unaffiliated with the world government, you have no human rights. Don't blame me for it. It's how the world works." He unleashes his attack, Groves of Wrath, and continues, "I am a woodsman with the power of the woods fruit. The forest is just as much the cradle of life as the sea. It is a pure logia, nature itself. Let me teach you something. Humankind has endured through the ages by creating and defining the inferior. The rest of us can look down our noses at you unaffiliated countries. Discrimination creates solace. It doesn't matter how many people die in this country because the law does not apply here. Just try to stop me. I'll kill thousands of you. Anything to ensure I reach Straw Hat Luffy." Yamato enters and declares, "The people have withstood 20 years of oppression. I won't let you ruin their chance to finally celebrate and allow their hearts to feel free again." The Admiral asks, "Who are you?" To which Yamato replies, "I am Yamato, the son of Kaido." Yamato jumps in the air and says, "You won't be doing any of that," as he strikes the Admiral directly on the head. The Admiral is hurt and exclaims, "That's some tough haki." He is also shocked by the revelation, "Son of Kaido?" Suddenly, Momo enters and states, "Well said, Yamato. The heroes have yet to heal from their battle and we won't allow you to harm them." The Admiral is shocked to see Momo, and the samurais and Yamato are also surprised. Momo attacks Green Bull, saying, "As I was saying, leave this place. Be gone from the capital," as he bites him and continues, "Do not make them worry. I swore an oath to them." The Admiral struggles but says, "A pink dragon? That's weird. I haven't heard of anyone with these powers." Enraged, the Admiral grabs Momo, the dragon, and says, "Move it." Momo struggles but pleads, "Yamato, you must not fight." The samurais and Yamato are shocked by Momo. The scene shifts to the sea near Wano, where the red-hair pirate's ship is seen. Someone remarks, "There's a weird one mixed into the bunch. Let's go to him, Captain. Luffy's a great pirate now." Shanks says, It's been ages. Haven't been here since we said farewell to Odin. I suppose Momo and Hiyori are all grown up now." Lucky says, "Captain, let's go see Luffy. He's amazing. Look how far he's come." Yasopp says, "Wait, let's not disembark. I don't think I'm ready to see Usopp yet." Lime Juice says, "That snotty-named kid is still around, right? He's got to pay for picking a fight with us." Shanks states, "I am not interested in seeing Luffy." Lucky protests, "What? No." Shanks explains, "Remember what's happening in our territory now? Oh, there's that follower of Luffy named Bart, something. He burned our flags down and replaced them with Luffy's. So how would that make me look? What happens to the trust put in me?" Lucky reluctantly agrees. "Well, okay. I guess you have a point." Before we proceed, I'd like to mention that I've been working on this video for a solid 4 hours. I believe that after putting in so much effort, I deserve your support in the form of subscribing to the channel. In a fit of rage, the Admiral throws Momo forcefully towards the ground. Raizo uses his technique and throws a huge burst of fireballs towards the Admiral. The Admiral rages and uses his attack called Firebreak Forest, saying, "Do you think I could hold my position as an Admiral of Navy HQ if I were actually susceptible to such an obvious weakness?" While raging, he directly stabs Raizo, causing him to struggle. Green Bull grabs Raizo tightly, and blood spills out. The other samurais also try to attack, but the raging Admiral catches them all, rendering them helpless. The scene shifts to the Flower Capital, where Admiral Green Bull rages and says, "Mere human beings cannot match the might of nature itself. Don't you get it? It was Kaido's presence that kept me from coming here. Sad as it is to admit, Kaido's rule was a deterrent that kept enemies away from this land. Now bring me Straw Hat Luffy. Once I have taken his head, I'll be on my way." Yamato says to Momo, "We can rely on Luffy and his friends for help. They are better than him." Momo replies, "That is not an option, and I won't ask for your help either. Don't bother. You have been trapped on Onigashima for all this time, and this is finally your chance to be free. So I am giving you a proper send-off. Luffy, Zoro, and the rest are fighting battles for me all this time. We are the ones who will stay behind in our country. We must be able to drive off any enemy. If we must ask for help from those who are able to leave, then we will never be able to protect Wano." Yamato is shocked, and Momo continues, "Be gone, forest monster. Be gone from here." The Admiral mocks Momo, saying, "Listen to you squalling like a little kid. I didn't know dragons could sound so pathetic." Suddenly, Momo breathes fire and prepares his fire attack, shocking the Admiral. Momo unleashes his attack and throws a powerful fire blast directly towards the Admiral. The Admiral feels the pain as the samurais are shocked and released from his grasp, as the Admiral's body burns. The samurais are amazed as Momo throws fire like Kaido. Momo breathes fire again, preparing another attack. Yamato says, "Incredible! Has he mastered his dragon body now? But still his aim isn't great." Momo unleashes another attack, burning the entire gigantic body of the Admiral. The Admiral regenerates and says, "Goodness, you are trying to burn down an entire town?" The Admiral becomes furious and declares, "So you mean business? Fine. But you are a pitiful replacement for Kaido. I will skewer you from mouth to tail." Suddenly, a great burst of haki comes from the sea. The haki strikes the Admiral, causing him immense pain. Struggling, the Admiral says, "Wait, stop. That's Supreme King Haki. Who's doing that? The red-haired pirates? Are you nearby?" The scene shifts to the sea, where Lucky says, "Captain, easy with the sudden haki blasts. The new guys are foaming at the mouth." Raging Shanks says, "Now I'm not accusing you of fighting dirty Navy, man. But when the newcomers who just changed pirating history are exhausted from their feet, don't you think what you're doing is a bit much?" Shanks remembers the past of Momo and Luffy and says in anger, "Are you that afraid of the new era?" The Admiral responds, "Look, I'm not picking a fight with you guys. Not yet. Fine, fine." As the Admiral leaves, both Momo and Yamato feel relieved. Then the scene shifts to the top of a cliff, where King and the monster trio are present. Luffy smiles and says, "He's gone." Sanji says, "Aw, we don't get to fight." Zoro remarks, "Not bad, Momo, not bad." Jinbe adds, "That was some monstrous haki being thrown around, though." Luffy asks, "Yeah, what was that?" He smiles and continues, "It made me think of a familiar face." And the chapter ends.